Hello and welcome to another post-production edit live with Brett Field from the Food Photography Institute. Right, we're going to hop straight into it. I've done my primary selection and as you can see it's a very rough cut. We're down to 53 images and we're going to now work through my usual process of light first, and we'll go across to the development module and we're just going to start playing with our light. Those of you who don't know this process that I normally follow, just go to some of our old or previous videos on this and you will see how we go about it. Right, so there is basic color. It's looking pretty cool up front. Boost the contrast just a fraction. But yeah, I'm liking it already. We're gonna play around with our calibrations. Thanks to those of you who gave us feedback. We've moved my little face window to the other side so that you can see what we're doing on the color calibration. So right, so that's the first done. Now we're going to select these first 7 and we're going to synchronize. And we're just synchronizing color, so these guys will all have a similar color profile. Now we've found one that's a little bit out of whack, so we bring this one down and we just match it to what we had with the others. That's too much. Right, looks about right. See if any of the others need adjustment. And we are just about there on those. Last one here, top down, just going to add a little bit more contrast, take away these highlights. There we go. Okay, now we're getting into the fun stuff. And yeah, as always, thanks to all of you who shared our live shoot. It's, as always, really awesome to have you guys join us there. We certainly have loads of fun, and we hope you do too. Okay, so this is quite dark still. We're going to come out and bring this the actual Dutch baby up a little bit on our second pass. So for now we're just adjusting on the overall, and then we will oh, what a shot, beautiful. Okay, carry on synchronizing. Right, so cue the music or something to keep you entertained while I fly through these. Right, so we are back and we've done our first pass. Now we're going to be playing around with the internals here. So you can see I've clicked on our color module and we are on orange. So we can see what this is going to do, and we want to just take that saturation down just a fraction and boost our luminancy. Maybe we boost that vibrancy up. Let's put the saturation back and I'm going to boost that luminancy. Yeah. synchronize again. Do some adjustments while we're at it. Okay, right, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to pick out 2 or 3 images that I'm going to talk you through start to finish. So this is our first one. Obviously we were shaking the icing sugar and it looks awesome. So you see I'm boosting up our highlights here and the whites so that we can get the icing sugar shining up nicely, but as a result I'm starting to lose some of the definition. I've got to be careful we don't blow out any more than this. That one's borderline, and then over here this is just sucking us out of the image, so I've got to bring something up. And I'm just going to use a gradient, and we're just going to bring this in. Let's just reset these. Double click does a reset to where it was, and we're just going to bring that exposure down. Right, contrast up. And there we go. Now you can see it's kind of just shouldering this in nicely, and we've still got this nice icing sugar falling. I'd like to even get that a little bit stronger, so I'm going to go highlights, blacks down. This is just my brush tool, and we're just going to go over it like this and really bring it out. Remember to go through the entire background so that you have the same look throughout. Right, just going to take it off of the actual Dutch baby, otherwise it gets a little bit too bright. Okay, so you can see the difference there. It's really beginning to pop. Okay, so we're going to do another one here, and this time I am looking at this front Dutch baby, and I am looking to just bring out some shadows here, so we don't lose our pot completely. And you can see we've just brought back ever so slightly and that's really starting to look quite nice. Right, what else do we need? Boost the shadows here a bit, tiny bit of contrast, and let's see what we get here. Right, we're going to push up our saturation and brighten it up just a fraction. There we go. And I am very happy with that shot. Absolutely kick-ass happy with that. Right, now let's pick a second image to work on. I'll work on, yeah, this is perfect. Immediately I want to turn this, just have a look around. I prefer this, I like this pointing up top right. Remember that psychologically top right is more favorable. People like top right. Our brains are designed to think top right. Our graphs grow top right. In quadrants, top right is always the best. So try and get everything pointing up top right. Okay, let's just do some more adjustments here. And I think we're going to add a vignette. Too much. There we go. And you can see now we're talking bananas. So we boost that a bit in the lumency. And we're going to give the rest of that a boost as well. Okay, so I've got a bit of a hot spot here, so I don't want to do too much in there, but I'll just bring in a radial filter so that it fits between these two. And I'm going to just, I'm going to invert that. Right, now we're working down here. Bring it in across. There we go. And that's what I'm looking for. We'll do another one here just to balance it out a little, because that light source was coming in from one angle and then the vignette wasn't equally applied as a result. So invert that again so that we're working within, and we just bring down the exposure, and you can see already what a difference that makes. Right. Right, there we go. Now we're really starting to get somewhere. I'm going to go down to our, there we go, sharpening, bump that right up. And there we are done. Now let's go to one of the pouring shots. We've got some really awesome ones. We'll pick one. Oof, that's nice. Going to be hard to beat. Yeah, that's my one. Okay, beautiful. So I want to get a feel for this. Right, so we're going to bring this up on the lumency, add some of the saturation back. Now it's just got a really nice beautiful glow. Vignette, bring that in. We know we're going to have a hot spot here, but we know how to deal with that already. And here we go. Whoop, too much. There we go. Beautiful. Now I just want to bring that pot or pan or whatever we call this thing, I just want to bring that back a little. Nice. Nice. Hey, look at that. Oof. Very, very happy with this. This is really starting to look like something. Now, I just want to have a look, see what this is going to do. Yeah. So we're just going to put a very thin line here. Steady hand. And we're just going to really wake this up and make it the absolute highlight, yeah. Right. Beautiful. Beautiful. cast it out. Bring the dark into it. Oof. Now we're talking. There we go. That is what do we call these? Banana and rum butterscotch Dutch babies by the Sweet Rebellion. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm going to double down and get the rest of these finished and back to Astrid so that she can post them up on the blog. And once again, thank you so much. Please remember to subscribe, and see you at the next one.